What's up, YouTube? How are you doing today? I hope that you're having a great Monday. I'm having a great Monday as well. See, of course, the hair is still big and voluptuous. I'm loving it. But let's start talking. When asked how I felt about bisexual people, men and women, I have nothing against anyone's sexual preference. I really don't. If you like a man, you like a man. If you like a woman, you like a woman. If you like a woman and a man, you like a woman and a man. If you like a man and a woman, then you like a man and a woman. But my problem lies when you like one of those, but you're trying to keep another one on the side. Like you're trying to play both fields. Like you want him and her, and you want her and him. You know what I mean? Any situation that you're in. I hate the people that are down low. And down low, they say a lot for men, but it's also for women as well. If you feel like you have to keep someone on the side, first and foremost, there's different things that can come from having someone on the side. It's known as the sideline hoe. Now, what can happen is you can get a sideline person that you think that they're very content with being sidelined, and in actuality, they're growing feelings for you. They're liking you in this whole nother way. Like you can't help who you love. You can't help who you fall in love with and who you're attracted to. So you never know. It may start out innocent, but you may get to a point where you're actually hurting that other individual. So that's one bad thing about it. The second bad thing about it is if you're trifling, unsafe, just don't care about who you're with and who you're and all of that kind of stuff, whatever little situation you're in, you could possibly spread some type of disease because you're going from this to that, this to that, this to that. If you're down low. And more than likely, I'm not going to sugarcoat the shit. Even if you're bisexual. Because I feel like anything that you're mostly attracted to, I feel like that's what you need to be with. This is just my own preference. I have nothing, once again, against bisexual people, but my only problem lies is when they're trying to play the field. I feel like sometimes in certain cases it's very inconsiderate. Now, if you talk to that person, you let them know, hey, I'm bisexual, I like women and men, or I like men and women, and, that's just how I am, and you got to take me as I am. And that person agrees to it, then that's cool. But I feel like if you're going into it and you're pretending to be something that you're not, like you're pretending to like men, when in actuality you like women too, and you're trying to hide that away from that person, or whatever the case is, I feel like that's dead wrong. Because I feel like you're trying to have your cake and eat it too. You know what I mean? I'm just a straight up person. If I was bisexual, which I'm not, so if I was bisexual, I will let them know. From the get-go, I like, men, but, you know, I like women too. And if you can't, that's just me, this is what I come with, you know what I mean? I feel like it should be an initiation at the beginning of starting something new or starting something, period, with someone. You should let them know what you're into. And sadly, in the world today, that's a reason why a lot of, how can I put it, a lot of DL men find themselves in a big ass rut. I feel like I have to say it's easier probably for a girl to say that she's bisexual because I believe in society allows women to get away with murder in some cases. They can hit you and not go to jail depending on what they do to you. If you hit them, you're going to jail, in some cases, if they wanted to get into the big time industry, all they have to do is just open their legs at times, sometimes. I'm not trying to say that's how a lot of women got on top, but if they wanted to, they could do it and they could get to different high places. And then in the case, if they're bisexual, then men think that's sexy. Society feels like that's sexy. You know what I mean? But when a man does it, it's a disgrace. You're a man. You're supposed to be hard. You're supposed to be protective. You're supposed to take care of your family, have a family, and be a man. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of men are down low because they look at what their family taught them growing up. They look at what society is saying, and they're not thinking about how they really feel. And that's where I have a problem with those men that down someone that's gay and put them down and say, oh, punk and stuff like that, but then on the sideline, you're trying to have sex with them. No, honey, that's not cool. That makes you look really stupid, and at the end of the day, you need to be careful, sweetie, because that's not a good way to live your life. I wouldn't even want to be a secret. I wouldn't even want to have a secret like that. I mean, you are who you are, and if you like men more than you like women, why not go to men? You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I'm eating Wendy's. I do not want these nuggets to get cold. But I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Like, be free, be you. You know what I mean? Life is too short. If you worry about everything that everybody else is telling you to worry about, you're not going to have a good life. You're going to die, wake up in heaven, or wherever you're going to be, and you're going to be saying, I could have did this, I could have did that, or I should have did this, or I should have did that. Be you. Because people are going to talk whether you're straight, people are going to talk whether you're gay, people are going to talk whether you're alive, people are going to talk whether you're dead. And you shouldn't give a damn about what they say or what they think. You know? So, if you are bisexual, all I'm asking, I have nothing against that, but all I believe should be done is you should tell the truth. You should tell whoever else you're fooling with about your situation and give them that option to say yes or no. You know, even if they may be the most finest person or you really, really want and lust after this person, you have to make sure that you're doing right by the situation. Because you don't want to mess up something with someone else or mess a whole system up to where you're not going to even want to be fooled with in general. Or worst case, you come down with a disease or some bad virus or whatever that takes you out of here, darling, because you're trying to keep your life a secret. You know, so do right, people, think right, and that's how I feel about it. You know, I have nothing against bisexual people. I have a lot of bisexual friends, but at the end of the day, baby, right is right and wrong is wrong. All right, peace.